Yeah, the virus bit must start me in Amamia, and I say, mention for now, I should for them say an argument now heated. But then before I remember game, no one say, over the weekend, Ghanaian players no more Mohamedin, and they Antoine Semenyo, arguably, so Walker says, it's a league in our career, best players in the league. He will be in contention. Players are more involved in a lot of goals. At least he was the first player to be involved in 5 goals this season. Mohamed Kudusu echo back to London Stadium with Tottenham was some we know Djibouti and Fred Mohamed the Judas. A lot of players, Salus Munyo almost start and Jordan Money, all these players every Monday behind me how the Ghanaian players perform meet him there. But let's go quickly, I'm right into the game. Now, Minka Ruben Amorim. You see, one man make a quote be about Jose Mourinho, they're not talking about tactics. And I've also seen a video last night about Mourinho talking about tactics and principles. You see, anytime I make a say, and I mentioned, say, if the United fans in hierarchy funny believe it, say, Ruben Amorim, the problem, then a United team, because when they were going in for this coach, they knew it's all about a 3-back system. Oba. So, if the sporting directors and people who analysis say, oh, coach in project ni or the project about coach in ebe boy ni 3 backs a bit more boy no, then now under a year or 2 they are saying say coach less than coach no system no, and it means that people who hide the coach, one, they are also the main factor. To be very honest, these two football team from cleaners Eliobian a unit. The moment Abaku be disjointed no, Bibia be falling down. Yes, if United air win here, Jebebo Ruben Amorim ambassador or your coach or buy one naba ye nema in the koyi. Just like Arne Slot, Enzo Maresca, any Pep Guardiola mo. Or by United, the statistics 31 games in the Premier League. It means that or average 1 point from every game. A best man, that is the record and then the statistics are or the numbers he's had at United the worst in so many years at United. Let's not dispute that fact. But you see, we have to do a thorough analysis about the United team. No, say can't say blame the coach. If coach will go, another coach will come. There will be the same situation. Or by listen, how many players and then why is one team no more maybe a lot of players. Now, if you look at United game now, memorial game. Then I'll come to. I believe that if United problems in 100%, I'll give Ruben Amorim maybe 35 or 40% because after all, on the head coach. Say player being more than you see, and not give no mate says why is it that United bought a striker? Maybe that's not be complaining here. They bought a striker coming to the season. We knew that Kuhani Mbemba be double number 10, but then the season imuno. Or Boku has number and Obo Messi Mount. You see, there are several issues. As far as my pictures in so near here, quick. You see, and little, can you believe say Benjamin Sesko didn't get a touch in Man City box? He didn't get a single touch in Man City box.
He said the Onya is a foul.
Yes, so uncounted. Yeah. He played only 1 shot on target, and that was outside the box. Used to. Now, the difference between United team and the City team is that they were confident. And many can about the psychological aspect of the game and playing for a big club. Listen to say if we are seen to near a lot of players, Lucio shouldn't be playing for United at this stage. Harry Maguire shouldn't be playing for United at this stage. Manuel Ugarte played with Bruno Fernandes at 2 pivotal midfielders, and Bruno won more tackles than Manuel Ugarte. Now we go into the game. Various man here United set up. This game, City press your mother said they will press United from avoiding them to create centrally. Now, idea affect United. They say they were able to progress the ball through the flanks because Ruben Amorim, I don't know, on your coach Abeka say, or the build up, or your friend Fifi. Mostly, or a diamond formation. Either 3 players, 4 players, I would just say wing back, right center back, a midfielder, and one of the number 10s. They will form a diamond at the front. You know about quick transitional play, then you have the bonako. Into more quick and direct attacking football. But in this game, Pep Guardiola came into the game to stop them from playing that quick attacking football. No. Now, Sevarez bet him there. City goal in that also. You compare City goal no. I want to see that picture no. Sevarez bet him pass now. Rodri Dima Doku no. If you see that ball, Ruben will say United players no. Omo blocking middle. Look at this. This is Rodri Nikita ball. United 5 players no. Omo flat. Doku, Shaw, that is Delete, Lenny Yoro, and Amazrai. Only 2 players, City attackers in 2, which is Tijani Reinders at that position. And Erling Haaland. Now, Reinders no not pinning Luke Shaw. Look at Doku. Here Amadijina ho. Trust me, if it was Messi Mount in that position, the ball wouldn't have gotten to Jeremy Doku. Look at Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Jina. Now she may be a Mazrai Jina. Mazrai, he's not tackling anybody. Even the player oil close to no that player no. So in this case, I'm not pinning Luke Shaw. They know that a passive ball in the man Doku. Luke Shaw be jumping at the about Doku so. If Doku and dribble Luke Shaw, he will play a quick pass to Tijani Reinders no Jina Hon. Here as the case United centre backs no, they are flat and they are not even close to Luke Shaw. Even if Luke Shaw drop it to Jeremy Doku, there is a space for that player and apparently Patrick Dogu no, he's in between that player. Sebo never wide to Bernardo Silva. He can attack that position. Now Doku Nyabon, he was able to dribble past Luke Shaw. Sevarez made him the time Doku the ball could do box nima. When Luke Shaw jump in, and Manolo got in front of the ball, no, but he went back into the box to go and intercept the ball. First cross now, Doku boy and South cross now, Doku Sansu in your possession. He crossed the ball into the game, and none of the United midfielders or defenders in the jumping bar midfield to come and clear that ball. Into a chance now for the 9. It wasn't a Sevarez check here. When Ugarte back clear lines no. Enema Luke Shaw. Yes, look at the ball. Ugarte back clear ball now. I think across Nico. Look at baby afforded now. United 3.
Now let's count the United players
yes.
in the box. Will you go keep any Freeman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7
players in the box. And now only 3
City players in the box. Baku never ball no. So it means that he is searching for 2 players. Listen, also Luke Shaw Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw na Doku actually didn't run box. Then Manolo Gate, the number 25 player closer to the ball. Echo intercepted ball. Then Doku Sansu in your possession and Doku abo ball. What possible on the now look at instead say Luke Shaw Dogu and Bruno Fernandes to occupy the central area. They are not doing that. And this situation happened against Fulham. So I have been saying say the 3-back system and 4-back system list to a structure how players in Beijing. But what is the most important? The principles and the application. I've been saying it several times. Me business say Enzo Maresca. Obo formation me ya. Oba ka times obo 4-2-3-1 and obo 4-3-3 system. But Yejina Park in so it's not a 3-back and yet a 3-5-3 formation. Yeah. So it's about the principle, how you play the game. And you need principle list to every formation will be a friend weakness. Chelsea this season, who goes on the quick transitional play, counter attack to the right side. Because always, yes, right back, no, and one of your center backs, no, Ababe can fin, and you attack here, having a lot of players, 5 players middle, and 2 players at the wide areas. Now, if you look at United team now, off the ball and on the ball, they were very bad. Various on ball now. I'm going to watch a second goal to Swami. At this level, our City players, 10 players in behind the ball. 10 players in behind the ball. Now, ultimately, air ball pass. The pass is not even a progressive pass, a sideways pass. Virus don't check here, baby. Start time now, City leading by 2 goals. My highlight here, no. City were leading by 2 goals.
So, train. There be Koba. This is the
when they encourage the second goal. Look at the players.
No, you see, United players no matter them. Anyone say omuye salary.
Now you understand the reason why I coach against Vincent and the Wolf.
To coach name.
Meba, you see, meba nyabotre. Sometimes you blame coaches. You blame coaches.
Let me continue
Vincent
my
say,
point.
Vincent,
My blaming coach. Let me continue my point.
Meba. There is a coach starting or standing at the touchline. You could see clearly say the players are out of position.
They are not out of position.
What players out of position?
They are not.
You see,
Meba. When I over Ghana, I have friend abroad. Abroad and they say, well, we are pretending to do the right things, but at the last minute we will not do it. You see, and Henneh, a bad day or the bad day, would be coach.
But Henneh makes a fair statement on Pep Guardiola. The players are the tactics.
Meba nyabutre.
And yet they over tripping.
Meba nyabutre. Why plan or the Ako game was okay. We will dominate possession. Na ya day. Ye bobo near their show. And yakum. Yes. Possession wise, we are not way. So possession wise, no. If say a strong crana, defensively, you don't need a coach to tell you what to do. I say at this level, in terms of the
as a center back, when to jump into the field and when not to jump.
Yeah, one
basic principle.
Person of the two tsunami chair.
One party na we didn't start to no.
Why didn't start to?
Lenny Euro.
Only Doku.
Meba Euro ni Doku. We show how huge you are built. Now, Oma player, no, right? To me, a movie about left side. Edin Saba Kotoso, a creative space between one new partner. At this level, look, it is not about coach. I hear the attitude of the players. Say they are willing to ensure that
I was trying to build a point to this goal nearby, or really, or ball, Ogate, Natmeg, again on the board, man. The play that is Phil Foden. And a Phil Foden, a player board Doku nya ball. You see, Haaland is in between the other center backs. And a ball and Haaland Koshe. Now, virus from United, they are not City players. No, the 10 players near behind. Maniko first one, once a babia. Now we got to pass the ball in the ama. Look sure. You see, so my check over share. Hey, one City were behind the ball. City for little, they didn't have enough chances in this game, but.
Man United made
but yes,
let him be your left.
Sabo we Lenny Euro na dream say.
Oh yeah, what you said then?
That is something now.
No, you see, remember, we in football terms.
Forgot you are playing for United.
And I make a choice say you are playing for United.
Coach, and this defending on
I make a choice say this is one of the promising young defenders.
Promising now show
the
basics.
Where
basics?
Where the
Don't let
basics
the
come
player
from?
get advantage. A better direct to go. So and then go outside. In the first picture, no, you realize he was standing at the right place. But the same if you on inside.
Because when you
movie. No, just say you were sleeping on the job.
So where
what
is that thing for?
What is here? And you're on the player. Here on the player. Because one, first frame you realize the advantage of Doku no was
and that is ball Doku a movie ball no
was outside no jinani first frame no jinani because you are protecting your post. Then in a course ball neighbor instead of say ube close no man no ye then ebe deal with left side and Doku didn't inside then a blocking in a space ni be down on mo through pass no.
So brilliance of
Doku ya there.
Yes,
but the friend no he was sleeping on the job.
This is
this
is another one.
Forget to fanya.
Elidiko City third goal. See,
look at
City players they were behind United team. Listen, when Ugarte nya ball, there was a space. That space now run to define the Doku di 10. There was that same space from Eya Branton the Ugarte to
we should not create space for no.
Yes, when Smith found but unim do here because he doesn't have the confidence or the one command. Look sure, even that back sideways pass no. One Samson money look sure first touch at this level, pressure now so. Building up a better create chance. Listen, you shouldn't lose the ball at this stage.
Yes, indeed true.
Olusu ball, virus bit over the next picture, but Olusu ball, and then ball is also be Harry Maguire. Maguire is also ebe but then and the coyer salmo highline be on the buy. Maguire yes, so this is the ball, this is the close up, and then Bernardo Silva, I then. Ababe intercepted ball. After intercepting the ball, Maguire came close. So far as me to check the latest one on my highlight. Maguire came close. Oba clear ball every hole. When he tries to clear ball, also it's my ball and wide. Ball and Sanko Bernardo Silva. Now, Haaland, I run. Look at baby, I Haaland at this moment. The moment Maguire yes over clear ball. No. Now this is when Maguire was clearing the ball. Maguire enya ball. No. In the virus of the yes high line, 3 lines now the ball no too much. Omenya ball bim. That is when City for no Eddie ball to United for backline edge. So indirectly, in terms of performance, you see United team no. Lenny Yoro had the most touches in opposition box. And yet those days, Zambia, Marcos Alonso, Benchiwa, that touches in the box. Remember 2 goals.
True.
They will give you 2 goals. Medikaka said this season United, listen, whether you like it or not, they have the most expected goals, XGs, in the Premier League. Into what check here, the first game of my boy, a striker or boy, and I now understand why coach no person of boy because there are several moments. Ahmad, look at baby Ahmad, on defensive line and midfield line. Baby Ahmad, I was saying Ahmad called that Tijani Randes. If it was Mason Mount, he would have been in the midfield. So there's a reason why United played very well against Arsenal when they have Kuha or Dopidi but no team creating chances. And no, Benjamin Sesko, whether Odopia now or Antopia Listo, when me bought 1 clear pass. You see, there's one bobia Sesko nya a game that could have been a clear chance for Manchester United. Striker now could be a true ball to Aya Brandt and the Mbomo. Virus in checking the man highlighting. CCA. Now could be the ball no Ediama Mbomo. Aman can boom but you see, 1 ball clear pass. But then if a Erling Haaland or a Bernardo Silva, they will get the right pass to the striker to score. Instead, in the short boy, 1 was outside the box. Look at the number of shots that City for boy. We play Yabo game. Now City has 3 goals. Now City expected goals in that game. 1.85. United didn't score a single goal. But the SGs in that particular game, 155. Look at this.
The short difference in the
air. 1.
I think the short in 1.
Yes.
Where ball
13. But look at the number. She pass Sesko. Look at where Mbomo is running to. Look at where Mbomo is running to. Virus over the next pitch and maybe our final pass. No, or ball pass no man defender now over this side. So if you look at City for now, they defended very well. Medical as a United team, no. Every team there will weakness. There's a reason why Thomas Frank share Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola on share Thomas Frank though. Was sharing that, but anytime you're on Messi Biano, Thomas Frank was upper hand. Sa coach here, our Brighton or share Pep Guardiola. Last season was share no. So Obiun weakness, he can utilize that and score you. Look at Goa Brentford for no Eddie share Chelsea. She baby a dokunya ball. 4 in front of 4 in the middle of 4 players. She already look sure or look Southampton back. So at this player, some of the players, coach, United problem, he is part 40% out of 100%. He is part of the problem. But baby now able players because in the instruction they were, but in the principles of defending. Otie Bruno interview. I am just saying to him about interview, but I understood Bruno said even if Bruno Fernandes is telling us or the interview, he's telling the interview is that when Omunyaboa because it's 4 players in the midfield, they are expecting one of the players into Otie Bruno interview now or make it 3 or say first goal was miscommunication. And you're true. The second game, I can say that one too was misunderstanding. One of the players didn't. Second goal, and interviewer can say it was because of Bruno Fernandes. Bruno STT clear say goals I'm considering now were silly mistakes are any some way miscommunication, understanding, and when to drop and when not to jump. Because as Lenny Yoro, as Harry Maguire, so Oma overload o midfield. Ne Maya flat no 3 defenders, more attacking, more defending, 1 defender. Then also until this anytime the coach needs to move from. That is why against Grimsby Town, the coach was angry. Say our best necessary no message and they should change them because at least right now who say be our players they know what to do and they are not doing it right. Okay. Look at the intensity. Do also Mulusi against Grimsby Town. Look at how they played against Arsenal. Obias say United is back. So it tells you say the system is not the problem. The information is no problem. And the attitude and the principles and the mentality. United needs to look at the number of attackers. United are for Mwaba. and Obo Wakofa Mbwemo buy because you say you hear somebody who is proven. Yeah, the Kuhaba, we need somebody who is proven. Now Wakofa Namanayaba, or the Joshua Zegzaba, somebody who had the potential. Or the Highlandaba, somebody who had the potential. And then all the another striker, but also the Benjamin Sesko, another player, all potential, I don't know any proving. Look at what Arsenal did. They went for somebody who is proven too bad, come and give us instant results. Okay. So I'm not surprised that Amorim is not playing Benjamin Sesko because Kunga ain't available, anything about Mason Mount ain't available to know about Amadialo. So almost situation disappointing, but ensuring dangerous. And I believe that if United focus, problem ni na Ruben Amorim no more permanent. Another coach will come. About a boy 4-3-3 system. Maybe both United for defensively they will be good, but they will be creating such chances. Omunya chance can she go. It is so different here. Now to me and she go. It means that still to me winning games. Amorim 47 games are in United. We lose to 20, which is very bad. And in now defensive errors because they create the chances, but they do not score. To me, I think it's very bad. Quickly on Brentford and Chelsea. I'm offside rule. I'm expecting say anyway. Varus bet team this offside and that well. I'm expecting say anyway. The PGMOL for no. On the Mondays I'm expecting they should talk about this thing because you himself who throw ball, throw in offside him. But the situation is that Brentford player now off flicking ball. The moment he was flicking the ball, Varus remember first one now. Dango Utara was offside.
Okay.
Now interference, they say, Watara no or interfere no one cabo no, but he made an attempt to get the ball, and that attempt blocking regimes from clearing the ball, and a ball no call the far ender, call Carvalho.
I don't know why it escaped them, but it's one of.
And you see,
Garnacho also careful. Chelsea no abana and look here you blame. You see. Here you blame the defenders. How can
Chelsea players 5 no go now to be blamed?
Are useless? How come? There was a Bakubi Jiran in him. Na Bakujan echi. Na mo amaka no make sure say more yede. More fat other players na yede account. I think the goalkeeper, the coach, will try because this is the first way. When you are throwing, you different from mobile corner. What I say? Because corner the angle, any throwing angles, different. So I think what is the goalkeeper's coach, would
any set piece coach,
will try and assist them. It was a good game, Chelsea and Lucidia. So let's see. And Kanen and Kamati, we say Chelsea will lose, especially going down by first half, coming back. The character of the team, is right, but then sometimes pre-planning kitchen at the end. And I had consistency at the back. I imagine for fun about Levi.